Hello and welcome back to this edition of Daily Actives brought to you by Bootleg Macro. I'm Dustin and we are looking at Carvana and honestly, what the fuck? Like, how did this happen? Today it was up 40%. I don't even understand how that makes sense. I mean, this chart doesn't even do it justice. Like, I probably should change this to like a logarithmic chart if it isn't already, because this is a trash. Like, it's already log scale. Like, it's not even gonna make sense. Like, now you can change it. Like, log scale makes it so you can at least understand. Like, this is a bonkers look, right? Like, this is a bonkers look in Carvana. I'm just going to change it back so you can understand, but I just want to really represent the type of move that we've seen in Carvana in the past 9 months, because that's what this chart is. It was down at $4 on the day after Christmas of 2022. This thing is above 40. I don't even know what return that is. I don't know if it's 100%, 1,000%, 10,000%. All I know is people are swimming in money right now in Carvana if they just dump cash in, and I'm blown away. I'm kind of disgusted with myself of not taking this move because I shorted Carvana so hard in 2022. But back to our program. When we're looking at the price that we see today, it's at $55.80. This thing, I mean, you had 119 million shares traded today. It is wow. The volatility is clearly rising because you're seeing a absolute freak out of a market where it's discombobulated. You probably have too many people short. Maybe I hope there's enough shares for this thing. I hope we don't have a GameStop problem, because this is one of those ones where the entire stock market quietly was paying attention, but no one wanted to admit it. This is like somebody finds a Playboy underneath your bed and you're like in middle school. Like, because Carvana has been one of those stories where you look at it and you go, huh, are people really buying that many cars? Because I thought the recession was here, but apparently not, because Carvana, again, up 40% in one day. It is up 43% in 5 days. It's up 129% in 15 days, up 137% in 1 month, up 585% in 3 months, and up 767% in 6 months. These numbers, I can't believe this is real, and this was sort of like cryptocurrency. Is it 2021? I'm honestly asking for a friend now. When we look here at the overall signal, we can see that the short term, the intermediate term, and the longer term are all go long. When did they? So they've been go long since it looks like this time period in May. You got some go longs when the price was falling. You can see here at the 5-day, 15-day, 1 month. Obviously, you're getting a go short. It has been bullish since then. I'd like to see two indicators. It's been bullish since $13.15. Again, I'm more irritated with myself that I didn't even pay attention to it, because it was in the background, but I didn't notice it. The row that we're looking at, so it completely as well flipped. Rising bull then was right before it started to have this obnoxious freak out of overboughtness that it has been in ever since May 10th. You can see that this exists on this indicator right here. This is the representation. What's most amazing to me is you're not even getting valleys or hills. Like, you had a big valley of bullishness in February of 2023, and essentially it fell from there. And the middle of March of 2023, it just started to slowly just rise like a phoenix. It rose like a phoenix, coming slow off of the earth, staying low to be not detected by radar, until eventually it just took off like the nuclear bomb in Oppenheimer. And I cannot tell you what I believe, except for the fact that, like, I need to follow my own signals, and I think every single trader on the planet does too. Look at this chart. I don't even want to. Let's just look at these indicators, because they don't make any sense. Like, this is probably the slowest burn. It's like watching a fuse in a stick of dynamite, and I honestly don't have words for it, because when I see the volume, it hasn't been anything incredible. Like, yes, today was a big day, of course, 119 million shares, 175 million shares, but this thing was like a penny stock. Like, it's at $55 now, so it's a very real price, but like, the type of volatility moves that we've been seeing since May 11th, this thing has been on a catapult of volatility. I don't even normally see volatility like this, because this is generally what is like a naturally occurring phenomenon, and I just have it in a chart form. We can see the correlation is currently negative. Like, do you realize how bonkers it is that the volatility, like, that was the dip of volatility, but this is Carvana. It gets to do what it wants. We just have to tag along. Look at that chart. I mean, again, I have no words for this. I honestly don't. This doesn't make any sense to me, but like, I'm okay with it. I need to look at the weekly. What's amazing here is that the weekly looks fantastic. Like, tell me if you really, well, I know what I believe. I know that I believe that this is a truly good indicator, and this is really well built in terms of paying attention to overall trend, and that volatility has gotten so low, even on the weekly. Like, look how low weekly volatility got from where it was back here in 2022 when it started like collapsing. Like, that was the collapse. Like, 2022, if you look here, that was the collapse of Carvana, obviously. But when we look at what we have right now, this move has been absolutely incredible. And all I can say is subscribe to the New High newsletter. We send you 25 stocks breaking out every single week on Sundays at 9 a.m. and it's free. Go to bootlegmacro.beehive.com/subscribe. I'll talk to you soon.